This is my favorite lounge at Tokyo Narita Airport. It is the ANA Lounge by Gate 56 in Terminal 1. Let's go inside and take a look. After a quick boarding pass check, this is the hallway that gets you down into the lounge. There was a little sign over there that said, please note the lounge is very crowded at this time, so you might not be able to find a seat with your guest. There's a map as you come in to show you where everything is in true Japanese style. Big seating area there off in the back with great views of the runway and taxiway area and gates. We'll see more of that later. First, let's go ahead and take a look at the buffet area. We'll take a look at the food. In this first little cooler area, we've got some little mini sandwiches and some setups to make salad. Then over here, we've got oranges and apples, and back here we have something very interesting. We've got curry, and then this machine that dispenses rice for the curry. You tap a button on it like I just did, and it automatically dispenses the perfect portion of rice into your plate. Hot dishes, they've got yakisoba noodles, takoyaki, and then just to the left in this dish, we've got chicken karaage and French fried potatoes. Now, if we go over here, taking a look at the drinks, from this machine, you have hot coffee and iced coffee, both from the same machine. Just pick a button on the left or the right. Some of my favorite drinks come from this machine, not the sodas, but the green teas. Yes, they've got really tasty Japanese green tea. Now, what if you want something else? Well, they've got tomato juice, they've got milk, and then down here, they've got chilled glasses, chilled for your soda or chilled for your beer. If you want a beer, you take a glass out of here and you put it in this beer pouring machine. You push this button and it pours a perfectly poured glass of beer. You can see as it fills up, then it starts to put the head on it and it brings the glass down just for you to take. A really neat Japanese invention, and I'm not a huge beer drinker, but I always have to get one of these Asahis when I'm in the ANA Lounge. They also have another selection of stronger alcoholic beverages and spirits right next to the beer, complimentary as part of your access into the lounge. Now, if you're feeling like something a little less buffet and something a little more made, well, you're in luck. They have a noodle bar inside that serves soba, udon noodles, and more different varieties of curry. You look at this menu, you pick a number, you go back to this window in the back, you tell them what number of noodle or what curry you want, and then after that, they give you a buzzer. I'm number 15, so I went back to my seat with my buzzer to wait for my number to be called. Let's take a look at some of the other food items that I got. There's the curry added to the rice that you saw me get earlier. And just right next to it, we've got the chicken karaage and the yakisoba and the takoyaki. Takoyaki are like octopus balls. Karaage, that's the fried chicken. All three of these were quite tasty. I like the noodles as well. To drink, I got that beer that you saw me pour and my iced green tea. Very delicious. Also looking out on the plains at the gates back there. Okay, my buzzer buzzed, and so now it's time to take the udon soup back to my table. They put it on a nice tray with some chopsticks. That udon also has like a little fish cake tofu on top. I think that was tofu on there with some vegetables. Not big, but just the right amount when you're here in the lounge. And I picked the seats that were right by the window looking out on the plains, and I had a super good view of the flying Hanu right here. This is the ANA plane that flies from Tokyo to Hawaii. Now that my belly is full of all of that food, let's go take a look at the rest of the lounge. Buffet and entry hallway on the left, big seating area on the right where I was seated. Over here on the left was an area where they used to have newspapers, not so much anymore. But if you want to take a shower, they do have shower rooms. You come over here to this machine, you push English, and then you take a number. It said the wait was like an hour and a half or something while I was there. So if you want to take a shower, make sure you have a long connection and get in line right as you get there. There's a copier in case you need to make copies. You don't see that in too many lounges. This little room on the right is a telephone room, so if you need to make a private telephone call, they still have a telephone over there, but I saw people using their cell phone in this area. The restrooms or the toilets were on the left, big restrooms, plenty of stalls, plenty of sinks, never been an issue where that's been too small, where it can be an issue in a lot of different lounges. And now we're coming back to the second eating and seating area in the back side of the lounge. This buffet is not as big as the first one that we looked at. Many of the foods, or in fact I think all of the foods, are similar on this side to what you'll find on the other side, just a subset of what you would find over here. But I think they added this so that people on this side of the lounge don't have to trek all the way back to that first side of the lounge. So this seating area is often less busy than the main one because I think many people actually don't even know that this is back here. Some little work area desks on the left, the big kind of lounge seats over there on the right. Nice lighting in between the different rows. And then if we come over this way, this is a window back into the airport, gates 56, where you would go up into the lounge from here. And if you're a smoker, ANA has got you covered because they've got a smoking room just in this part of the lounge. And if you're a non-smoker, no problem, ANA has got you covered too because the smoking is in this room, and so you can't smell the smoke in the rest of the lounge. Now, who can get in this lounge? Primarily people that have Star Alliance Gold status or higher, premium economy, business class. If you're in first class, there's the ANA Suites Lounge, much nicer. All right, so if your travels bring you to Tokyo Narita, definitely check out the ANA Lounge. Note there are two. There's this one by gate 56, and then there's another one in another part of Terminal 1. I think this one is nicer because I like the views out of here better. Now, if you are coming to this airport and you want to see more of Terminal 1, check out right here. It's my walking tour all through Terminal 1 where you can see all of the restaurants and shops here, not just this one lounge. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in that video.